is the TIP Network, where we talk about social commentary, combat sports, and self-improvement. I'm flying solo today. Scott is super busy visiting the family, taking care of business. So I want to bring a take about Mr. Wayne Brady. So it takes a village to raise a child, but I think we're taking this one a little too far. When Wayne Brady first came into the news for this topic, I just seen that he was titled Wayne Brady pledges to co-parent with his ex. Thinking of myself from somebody who's from folks broken home and people who co-parented, I thought, this is great. I mean, my family actually did a really good job co-parenting. My mother didn't try to suppress me in my relationship with my father. Matter of fact, she probably wanted me out of the house more weekends so I could spend time with him. And my dad did a great job on weekend trips and on weekday trips, showing up to every event and just impressing upon me like things that manhood should have. Overall, it was a really decent experience. Not the optimal experience, but a really good experience. So I read this and I said, what the hell? What's the problem with that? Wayne Brady, his ex, it doesn't work out. At least he's, taking care of his family, blah, 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 blah. And then Scotty actually says, look deeper into this. So I start reading this article and I see that Wayne Brady actually has no blood ties to this child he's co-parenting. That's odd. So let's break this down. Wayne Brady was married, met this lady in the 90s. I believe he met her in Hawaii. I believe she's a Hawaiian lady, really beautiful lady, by the way. And then I believe they had a child in 99 or around that time, married in 99, had a child shortly thereafter and broke up. I mean, things like that happen. I mean, Wayne Brady's Omega star, been on television my entire adult life, from Dave Chappelle's show, doing skits to game shows, talk shows. I mean, Wayne Brady's been all over the place. And he's an ultra talented gentleman. Really just, as far as talent goes, top echelon, an actual throwback talent to the Rat Pack, where he could probably just do everything you need him to do. And that's just amazing. So, bravo, round of applause for the man's talent. But his decision-making, I'm kind of bringing it into question here. And this is why I say that. Okay, so when I read this article, Wayne Brady said he wants to thank Jason, the gentleman who his ex-wife's new partner, for helping usher in his daughter into adulthood, or just helping with the raising of his daughter, who's now class of LMU, class of 25. Well, I think that's probably to be expected. If you marry someone with a child and you're a stepfather, going into it that you're going to have to spend some of your time and some of your provisions with this person's child. Makes it easier when the baby's father is Wayne Brady, because, the money is not an issue, but it's still time, still being there. I mean, you're there as a man, masculine role in the house. You have to be respectful. And there's a daughter. You really have to make sure that, that just all of the things out there are can be misconceived. You have to behave yourself a certain way. With that being said, behaving yourself a certain way, it seems like this man did it. So a lot of applause to him. However, the issue is not whether he did a great job. He's supposed to do a great job. The issue is that they go and they have their own baby. So this man wants his own child with this woman, and she gives him his own child. And what does he do? They have this newborn, and I see pictures of Wayne Brady holding this little child. I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't know Wayne Brady had a child or something. But it turns out that that's his ex and his ex's new man's child. Their new relationship. No blood bond between them. Now, then I read that he says, hey, I'm going to be a DUNCLE, a daddy uncle. What in the making up phrases is going on here? And this is why this is so odd. I've been in situations where, like, my favorite uncle is my auntie, my Uncle Booker T. He's like my favorite uncle on my dad's side. I mean, I don't want to disparage any of the other uncles, because all my uncles are just absolutely fabulous, great stand-up men, salt of the earth, go get it out the mud type folks. Let's not get it twisted. But we just had a great relationship. He was there. Like, I wouldn't spend weeks at his house. He was always taking me around and stuff like that. And I really love my uncle. But he is married to my auntie, and my auntie is my dad's sister. That means that there's a blood tie between us, and him marrying into that blood tie, and our families knowing each other for probably back to the Civil War, darn near. It just makes sense that he's going to step up and take care of me when I'm there at his house. I'm in his custody. But this is a totally different situation. This is a situation where there is no blood ties, and it's almost like Wayne Brady is imposing himself on this other man's space. Now, I don't care if the other man's like, oh yeah, I'm totally fine with it. He's not totally fine with it. It's just that it's Wayne Brady, and Wayne Brady's the big swinging dingling in the picture. And he's like, well, this man's ultra rich, and he's Wayne Brady, and he's probably helped my family out. So if he wants to impose himself, I don't have a choice. And that's just the way I think it's going to be. Whether they came to an agreement or not, this man was negotiating about his family from a position of weakness, because you had a man who's ultra rich who wants to be involved in your kid's life. Now, I don't care how great of friends they are. I don't care if they're best friends. There's something odd about you wanting to be that close to a child that's not yours. Now, I tried to shoot Wayne Brady some bail. I tried to say, hey, perhaps there's some circumstances I don't know about. So I look, does he have a new baby? And maybe like, hey, I got a new baby and our families are close, so they're going to grow up as best friends. No. I thought, well, maybe he has a daughter that's just a few years older, and so the kid's going to be coming over, and that's her brother or her half brother or her half sister. No. He's just involving himself in these folks' life, and whether the mother's cool with it or not, it's hard to think that this man, this new man who's taken on a responsibility of a stepfather, actually likes this. That's just the way I see it. What's your opinion on that out there? All right, this is a quick hit, and just let me know, what do you think about it? On the way out, like and subscribe on YouTube. Pay the rent. It costs you nothing. Leave a comment. It costs you nothing. Even if you want to talk crap, help us out with the algorithm. We're building ourselves. We're building our channel. We're building our brand. I appreciate all of you for rocking with me. I appreciate all of you for rocking with us. Follow me on Instagram at IamGorilla1, and follow Scott at scott.tieee. Hella E's for some reason. And the TIP Network at all social media outlets. We finally consolidated, except for YouTube. As soon as YouTube gets their back office things in order, because they're making some changes, we will be the TIP Network there. But Facebook, TIP Network, Instagram, TIP Network, TikTok, TIP Network, THPP Network, and what's that where I always get kicked out, those people who hate me? Oh yeah, TikTok. I already said them. Anyway, follow us at the TIP Network, and we will keep bringing you this content. All right, guys, take care of yourself and ask yourself, can you handle the tip?